Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video on the Crutchley Darts channel. We are, of course, in the Crutchley Palace, and today I'm bringing you a video on probably one of the best inventions darts has witnessed, probably, in my opinion anyway. They're easy, they're compatible, and they've saved me thousands of times. They're a controversial opinion. Some people hate them, some people love them, a little bit marmite. However, today's video is your introduction to Swiss points. As you can see behind me on my wonderful shelf, you can see an array of target darts. The majority of these darts on the packaging have one thing in common. Can you guess it? That's right, the thing we're looking out for is that purple SP logo. Now, if you pick up a set of darts and that SP logo is located on the darts, they are guaranteed to be Swiss pointed. So, what are Swiss points? What brand does Swiss points? And what darts are Swiss pointed? Breaking it down then, nice and simple for you guys. Swiss points are target exclusive. That means that Swiss pointed darts are only target darts. Now, don't get it confused that every single target dart is Swiss pointed, because that's not true. Swiss points were a very new invention from Target. Not massively new, but new to the darts world. So if you have an old Target dart, it's 9 times out of 10 not going to be Swiss pointed. But every production from about 18 months ago, I believe, every single dart has been Swiss pointed. An example of a non-Swiss pointed dart are the Keen Barry Generation 1 darts. As you can see on the packaging, there are no Swiss point logos, and with the darts outside of the box you can also see that there's no nut by the top of the point that can bring them in and out of the darts. So please make it aware, every time you buy a set of target darts, they're not guaranteed to be Swiss pointed. If you've bought a target dart in the recent 12 months and they're new, they're guaranteed to be Swiss pointed. What lengths do they come in? Swiss points come from 26mm to 42mm. They are what Targets sell. There may be other companies that have made their own points that are longer, shorter, etc. But from Target darts themselves and what you can buy on the current market, 26mm is the standard most shortest point, and 42 is now recently the longest point you can currently buy. If you're liking the video so far and it's helpful to you, as always, make sure to drop a like, and in the comments, let me know what length Swiss points you use. And if you don't use Swiss points, let me know what length point you use anyway. So, what are actual Swiss points then? What do they do? What's their purpose? Their purpose are to making changing points that, I'm not even going to say so much quicker, incredibly quicker. If you're a dart player of the older generation, you'll know that swapping points is an absolute pain in the bum. It takes ages for me to change points in a dart that's non-Swiss pointed, like these brand new Brendan Dolan darts from Winmore. If a point was to snap, or I wanted to choose to change the points in these darts, it would take me between 10 and 15 minutes to change the points in all three. I've not got that amount of time in between games or just in general. It's cool and it's fancy for the older darts, but Swiss points has changed my perception on changing points massively, and I'm sure it has for a lot of you guys too. This is what a Swiss point looks like in a Swiss pointed dart. You can see that hexagonal nut at the top of the point. That is the point of contact that screws in to the barrel of the dart. They're super interchangeable and very easy to change. The current points on these darts are the DS or the DX points. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but they looked absolutely stunning in these brand new Target Redux. If for any unfortunate circumstance my point was to snap, or I just simply didn't like the points they came with and wanted to change them, I can change them in seconds. That's no exaggeration. I can take a point out and put a point in and be ready to play in seconds, and I'm going to prove that to you now. I'm going to change the points in these Target Redux and show you how long it actually takes. Let's have a look. All you need to repoint your darts is a set of Swiss pointed darts, the Swiss point key, and in my brand new Target Boa case, we have that Swiss point bank already built in. So I'm going to take some points from the company What's the Point. He offers custom Swiss points, which are very cool in my opinion. The points are fully secure. Let's see how long it takes me to change a Swiss point. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop the clock. I don't know how long that was, but on screen right now will be the timer. All I know that was very, very quick. I've just changed 1 point in a matter of seconds. That's exactly what I need when it comes to playing darts. I love switching things up, I love convenience, and I love fast pace. That right there is exactly why I choose Target Swiss points. You've brought yourself a brand new set of the Michael Smith Shot Achieved darts, and you're thinking, great, I want to change these points. I'm going to buy some Swiss points. You're going to waste your money. Because these darts are manufactured by Shot, you cannot change these points with the Swiss point key. Swiss point key. What are you on about, Ben? Let me show you. Your standard Swiss point key looks a little bit like this. This comes with every single set of darts that are Swiss pointed, so please don't get rid of it. Not every single Swiss point looks like this. If you get a set of any of the limited edition darts, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a limited edition Swiss point key. If you buy yourself one of the limited edition darts, such as the Rob Cross 95K, you're going to get yourself a limited edition Swiss point key. They look a little bit different to the standard point keys that you get, but they do exactly the same job. As you would have seen in the point changing video, this is the tool that I used, and it's great. It serves its purpose and it changes my points in seconds. A very common question I get asked when it comes to Swiss points is, can you convert a non-Swiss pointed dart into a Swiss pointed dart? And the answer is yes. Not directly through Target, but Graze Darts offers same day turnaround on Swiss pointing your non-Swiss pointed darts. In my hands, I have the Crutchley Gen 1s, as you can see here, and these have the brand new Target RST points in, which means whenever I want to change points, I can change them like it's a Target dart. And when I had these made by Graze, it's one of the first things I asked them to do. So if you're wanting to get a Target dart, such as the Keen Barriers, Swiss pointed, or maybe you want any other dart Swiss pointing, Graze darts have a same day turnaround. There are also other people, I believe the Dart Doctor on Instagram, he does Swiss point conversions. There's plenty of people out there, so I'm sure you'll be able to find one that can Swiss point your darts. What do I use? I use 30mm RST Target Swiss points. They're in my Crutchley Gen 1s at the moment. I feel like 30mm is the perfect balance. 26 is just that too little short. I can't really see much when it goes into the board. 35 throws the dart off balance. And 40 and 42mm, that's another story. I'm not Luke Littler and I'm not trying to be like him either. But if you prefer them points, good on you. You can find the brand new Target RST Swiss points in this fancy new box. However, the old Swiss points were located in a tiny little packaging that is still available. So keep your eyes out for that Swiss or SP logo when buying Swiss points. Before we wrap up the video, I do want to mention that Target Japan also offer the Swiss point feature. I don't know how far backdated their darts are Swiss pointed, but I'm pretty sure a lot of their recent production are all Swiss pointed. If you're unsure whether the dart is Swiss pointed or not, if you look closely onto the packaging next to where the gram is, you can see that SP logo. So when looking out for darts, it may not always have that purple emblem. So just look a little bit closer, or if you're in a dart shop, ask the people behind the till. 9 times out of 10 on dart shops online, it will tell you that the dart is Swiss pointed in the description, so always make sure there. Because there's premium darts, such as the Littler World Champions and all of the 95Ks, don't have the SP logo on them, but they are all Swiss pointed darts. So if you're ever unsure, check the description of the darts you're buying or ask anyone behind the till. Hopefully this video has helped you out and has stopped you spending money potentially you don't need to spend. Just remember, Target is the only exclusive brand that offers Swiss points, so don't go buying any other brand manufacturing darts hoping you can stick a Swiss point in, because you can't. you'll have to use a standard repointing tool and you'll have to buy some standard points. In my opinion, they're the best thing that darts has had in recent times. It's a complete refresh to my game. It's helped me multiple times in terms of just changing points, having a little bit of test with a few points. I feel I can test 5 different Swiss points in the time it would take me just to repoint one set of standard points. So for someone that likes a lot of change, they're perfect for me. I do hear a lot about points breaking easily. Fortunately, I've never had that happen to me. I've used Swiss points now for about 18 months and I've only witnessed one break, and that's because it was on a concrete slab. So that's my own fault for playing outside. Let me know if you use Target Swiss points, what you think of Target Swiss points, and are you a Swiss point user? If you haven't already, we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, so if you could drop me a subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. Hopefully the video's been useful to you. On to the next one. Yeah, bosh.
Like and subscribe.
Bosh.
Bye, friends.